welcome to Critical Hit, a Major Spoilers podcast. Thank you so much for downloading and sharing this episode with a friend. Oh, last time there was this... There you go. There was this 8-bit villain that came out and went... and then he went away and we had to fight a bunch of little wolf dogs. And now we're going after the big boss, hopefully.
They were devil dogs, and they were delicious.
Let's attack the walls, see if we can find some chicken.
I also tried to kill Brian's Alfred and Matthew.
Oh, well, yeah, there's that.
Well, these things happen.
Yes. All right, Sam, where are we going to go once we run up these stairs and enter a door?
So you open the door into a library. It is a well-appointed room. It has leather chairs, a few gas lamps keep the place relatively illuminated, very densely covered bookcases. It seemed to have a lot of, on a very eclectic match of subjects, engineering, history, then a fair number of things that are, you would say, of like the occult nature. And Miller is, again, just sitting there in a chair, smiling at you guys.
Is it an illusion this time? Can we check for illusions?
You could attempt to make a will save.
Roll to disbelieve.
Yeah, basically a roll to disbelieve.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Do I get the evil bonus on this?
Yes, it is. It would be an evil spell effect, so certainly.
I rolled a 28.
Ooh, nice. I rolled a 21.
Let's not roll a D3.
I rolled 12.
13.
I got a 15.
I got a rock.
So let me see. 28 and 21 were the high numbers. Let me double check his DCs. So yeah, you are. Everyone else is convinced that everything is as it seems. You two realize that something is off about Miller. You're not exactly sure what it is. You're fairly certain, though, that is Miller, but you think that he... Oh, yeah, there it is. He's got that sword at his side. It appears to be a bastard sword in a kind of Spanish style. It looks very old, but also still very sharp. And he's wearing his suit, but then as you look at it again, no, he's wearing armor. He is wearing a breastplate that again has like some sort of Spanish, you think actually in a conquistador crest on it. And he sort of like sees you, notices that you've seen through his illusion, and says, "You'll face me soon enough, but not yet." And he disappears in a gout of noxious black smoke that just makes your eyes water and your noses run.
Ragweed.
No, it's not ragweed. It's much more like, it reminds you of steel refineries or coal burning.
Oh. I've been infected with progress.
And everyone's going to take some damage.
It's a good thing we're in Texas.
Everyone take 3 damage.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Does that include dogs?
That includes dogs.
Dogs should not take damage from progress.
So there's nothing else in this room?
No, though, as you turn around, the door's gone.
Oh, no.
And the smoke's still there. It's still choking you.
No. We need to bust out of here.
Listen.
I will bust down the door.
There's no door.
There is no door.
I will bust down the wall.
There is no spoon.
I will search for secret passages.
All right. You can make a perception check, and Eshin can make a strength check.
Good.
All right. Start pulling on all the books.
Just straight strength.
Yeah. This is a classic feat of strength. Yeah, you slam on the wall, but this is a well-built house.
The second pig built this one.
19.
Yes.
So it occurs to you that you look around and you do not see any secret doors.
There's no windows
and the smoke continues. No, there's no windows in this room. And the smoke continues choking you.
How'd we get in here?
Through a door
that doesn't exist.
That is illusioned at the moment.
Take another 6 damage.
Do we think this is magical smoke that I could dispel?
So that's a really good question. You can make a spellcraft check.
Okay.
Rage does not add to strength checks.
25.
So the smoke is something you could affect. It's also something you could probably burn away with. It basically is a sort of almost like a swarm effect. It's just eating away at you. But you also think that you could maybe penetrate this illusion if you focused hard enough to find the door. You're fairly certain the door is still here.
All right, I'm going to do that. How am I going to do
that? Make a will save.
A will save. Do I get to use concentration? Because I'm good at that.
No.
Well, spit. I never get to do anything.
Yeah, I'll try to find the door as well.
As a good carpenter, I should know where a door should be in a room of this size.
Nice. 17.
Yeah, that gets there. Oh yeah, it's right where you walked in. It's really frustrating that you guys lost track of it, but your minds have been clouded, and you were able to leave the room.
Gemma rolled even better than me, so he probably noticed it slightly first.
That's okay. I'm like, after you.
We choke our way. No, after you.
And
push them both
as
out.
you guys walk out, you hear Maria Roza's voice from the room down the hall saying, hello? Is someone there?
I think it's Trap.
I believe you're correct, but can we take that chance?
Go barreling in.
The door is locked.
Kick down the door.
Does a shoulder work?
Yeah, you can knock down the door, and Maria staggers back, and she's like, you're in lizard form now, right?
Oh yeah.
And so she screams.
Is Miller in here?
Nope. This appears to be a office. There is a desk that has some paperwork on it. There's a bunch of framed pictures and some framed maps and things like that. There's deeds and looks like a track line. And yeah, Maria is dressed in somewhat more kind of formal clothes than you have normally seen her wearing. She's like, what's going on? I came here because Mr. Miller offered me some work, and then I went to sign some things, and then the door was locked. Well, so what are you? What's happening?
Well, leave the room, let them deal with it, and go to the next door.
It's all right. It's all right. He's a friend. What do you mean he made you sign something? What did you sign?
Just some paperwork.
Evil.
Oh, yeah, the whole building is evil, as previously you felt before. You try to focus on her, and it's just nauseating. There's just so much pervasive evil here.
It's throwing off my radar.
It's overwhelming, your evilness. Alder's going to take a look at the document on the table and see if it says, here's your soul in return for killing an elf and a couple of cool dudes and a lizard boy.
So yeah, she approaches Alder as he pores over the document. And it just says, it's actually seems to be a fairly standard contract, like year's employment. The wages are very high to do construction for various barracks that are going to be built for a railroad camp that he's building in South Carolina. And as you're looking at it, she catches the eye of Russell. It's like, oh, Russell, what's going on here?
Mr. Miller is a monster, and we're here to put a stop to him. He's not what he seems.
She runs over to you and says, "Can you get me out of here?"
Yes, you go down the hallway, down the stairs, and out the front door.
And she says, "Oh, well, thank you so much." And she reaches up and just like lightly touches your face. And you have a just a flash of memory of seeing her at Miller's party in the lovely dress that she was wearing, and how you complimented her, and how she smiled and slightly blushed, and how happy that made you. And then the memory is gone. You know that you were at the party. You know that she was at the party. You know you had some form of interaction, but it's lost. And
your face melts.
Take 3 wisdom damage.
Oh.
Ow. Oh, God.
And as her form flickers again, and it is Percy Miller, and he says, "You think you have friends? You think you have allies? This town and everyone in it belongs to me." And then the lights all just go out in the room. Everyone can make me 2 will saves.
Dagnabbit.
For those of you who have protection from evil, this is versus an evil source, but everyone applies the -2 penalty, as this is caused by a haunt.
Can we explain what's happening so the listeners understand?
Yes. So what is happening is that you are starting to see, so in the dark, you feel shapes moving about you, and hear voices murmuring in the voices of people you know from Redemption. It's Maria, and it's Shannon McDonough, the innkeeper, and it's William Hollander, the banker, and it's Fritz and Raquel Haas of the general store. And they're all around you, and they're all whispering, and they're all out to get you.
We want to eat your flesh.
All right, so
no, it's painful.
Shema is totally fine.
Yep.
Score.
Let's see.
The 19
Alder
is Dawn.
is totally fine.
The 22 is Alder. The 19 is Dawn. I presume I had to roll a save for her too.
Yes, both of you are totally fine. But everyone has to make me 2 saves to make secondary saves for you two, for both of you. And same with you, Eshin. Maybe it can be oh no, you already
Everyone's
did that,
totally
right?
fine. I rolled a 1 on my first save.
No, I was saying Alder is totally fine. No, so those are Alder's second sets.
Yes.
Okay, noted.
Crap cakes.
So, Brian, your rolls were nat 1 and a 21.
Yes.
Okay, cool. And Russell, so Stephen, you had a 9 and a, what was the other one?
The 9 correct?
Oh no, that was too low. So, but even with bonus, that's going to still fail. So, all right. So Brian has failed versus the first save. Stephen has failed versus the first save. Eshin has succeeded on both saves. Chema has succeeded on both saves. Alder and Dawn have failed against the second save. And so, Stephen, can you make me a second save?
He should have succeeded on the first save if I did. Because his base will is a +9, and he's got a -4 on this, effectively. -2 for the haunt, -2 for his ability damage.
Yeah, so that's an 11.
So 14 plus
will
5.
Is a 5, yeah.
Oh, plus 5. Jeez. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
Steven just did 14 minus 5, or did a d20 minus 5.
Okay. So, yeah, he succeeds. So make your second save, Steven.
9.
Okay. So here is what happens. So the only person who failed against the first effect is the hanging judge. So, you are hallucinating. You see the people of Redemption all around you, but they're like wearing these cloaks and cowls and are clearly all in league with Miller. And you are confused. So we get to roll on an exciting table. So why don't you roll me some percentile dice?
No.
Yay, random tables.
Can you just roll a D100 for that?
Yep.
62.
Cool.
62. That's one of the best ones. So roll yourself a D8 and add your strength damage as you, in your confusion, decide there's just really only one way out of this and attempt to shoot yourself.
What? Oh. That's harsh.
You don't have your strength mod is 0?
Yep.
All right, so take 5 damage.
Okay.
So Alder, Dawn, and Russell, you do not see these figures that the hanging judge is lashing out at, but you just have this like deep feeling of suspicion of everyone around you. So the effect of that is you do not consider anyone in this room to be allies, which means that you will not take harmless spell effects from them, and you will not flank with them, and you cannot aid another them.
Oh.
Okay, question.
Yes.
Is anything that I'm experiencing an enhancement spell or effect? Or, I'm sorry, an enchantment spell or effect?
It is... That's a good question. Is this an enchantment? No, this is a curse.
Okay.
Boo. I don't think his plus would have helped.
I don't know what the number would have been.
Plus is only good against fear.
What if I'm scared of curses?
You know
Then
that's not how it works.
I know.
You don't want to take a long car ride with us, then.
I've done that.
We curse a lot. I don't trust any of you.
And the lights come back on, and you are alone in the room with your paranoia. And the hanging judge, though, is still freaking out. So why don't you roll those percentile dice for me again?
Oh! I don't know what 46 is, but I bet it's bad.
Yeah, you're just he's ranting incoherently. So you can describe your paranoid rant if you'd like.
You know that I am the lemon merchant and you're the cheese vendor.
Hanging judge's paranoid rants.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, if you'd like to hear Matthew's paranoid rants, tune into the Major Spoilers podcast now. Major Spoilers Network.
Boo. Ryan, are you ranting?
I suppose. I don't know.
Well, this is hardly ideal.
Yes.
And if you don't rant, I'm gonna make you attack your allies. So it's also on the table.
Well, you put him on the spot. You can probably just describe the general timbre of your ranting.
Basically, he's ranting about like the ungrateful citizens of Redemption and how cowardly they are and how he has to protect them.
Then they sued me and I couldn't even wear my mask and I had to wear sunglasses.
Is Miller actually in the room right now?
No, he's gone.
Okay. Can I continue back down the hallway as I initially planned?
We probably ought to stop him first.
Yeah, as you try to leave the room, we'll have the hanging judge roll on the table again.
No. Oh. Okay. It's like, I didn't think I was in that room anymore.
This is a magical effect, yeah?
57?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, why don't you attack yourself again?
So either Chema or Alder can do something, maybe?
Alder might be able to dispel magic. Chema might be able to protect evil on him. Give him another save.
I don't know if I trust him, though. He seems like he's not in his right mind. What if you're all under the control of Mr. Miller? What if you're all out to get me? Why would I help him if he can just try and dispel magic?
On the hanging judge?
Yes.
All right, roll it.
And once again, my sheet's down here.
And actually, you can use Dispel Magic to get everyone in the party in the hopes of trying to deal with the effects that are on multiple of you guys.
Okay. I will do that then. Can I target a group?
So it's going to be targeted dispel, sorry, it's going to be. Oh, you know what? You only have dispel magic, not greater dispel magic, so right. You can only target.
So I can target a specific creature, object, or spellcaster.
Correct. Yep.
So he seems to be under a thing, and I don't trust him.
Yep.
So I'm definitely going to try and dispel whatever it is that's making him crazy.
Sounds good.
So I'm rolling d20 plus who?
Plus your caster level, so 6.
Thank you. I literally just did this. I'm happy to be here, folks. I don't trust him enough to roll well.
Yep, that is true.
10. He's flailing. He's clearly unhinged. There's something wrong with him.
So I've made you roll on the table 3 times now?
Yep.
All right, roll on one more time.
Oh, no.
48.
48. That is more babbling. So he starts cursing out Alder for casting his weird, unnatural magics on him.
Trying to curse me.
And Dawn is like kind of ducked behind Alder and now growling at the hanging judge.
You've seen my secret face.
I don't trust him. Okay. I got one more of those left. Is it worth trying, or do I not trust him? I don't know if I trust him.
Yeah, you gotta look out for yourself. Save it.
Yeah, it seems like I may need that. I don't even know who these guys are. I mean, I just met them a few days ago.
So
like a month ago at this point.
They're all weirdos.
Eshin opens the door, and as he does, actually, you realize that the sound of the construction has stopped.
That makes sense. It is the middle of the night.
Intelligence 4.
He says, hopefully.
Role play that low end, Rob.
One more roll on the confusion table.
Oh, boy.
Heck, nabbit.
49.
All right. So after unleashing another verbal tirade against your untrustworthy and worthless compatriots, you regain your senses and realize that the room is not, in fact, filled with the various people of redemption. Just the people you came here with.
Who don't trust you.
The various thankless people of redemption. Just the various thankless people he came here with.
All right. Let's get this done.
Bust down the next door.
That's behind door number 3.
So
are all these guys still paranoid?
I
am. The ones that, if anyone who was cursed is still cursed. People who are paranoid. So you can remove that with possibly dispel magic or remove curse, or you can just deal with it. But I think there's still a potion of remove curse floating in the party somewhere.
I got a cure serious wounds. I think we used remove curse.
We used remove curse on the on Russell's mum.
What's she wasn't cursed.
We used remove curse on someone.
We used the remove poison on Palmer. But I think the remove curse is still outstanding.
Yeah, I didn't have it, so I don't know who has it.
Not me.
It is not on my sheet.
I have Matthew or the judge.
I have the potions and the good berries.
I meant for you guys to have a potion of remove curse for this instance, so we'll say that there's a potion of remove curse somewhere.
I'm going to drink it. I don't trust these guys.
That's legit.
There's something wrong with them.
Hang on. I'm going to give it to Russell.
Them, why would you need to drink it?
Because if they drink it, what if they, I don't know, do something
lose
dumb?
A curse that's on them?
Maybe they need cursing. I don't trust them.
I'm gonna give the potion to Russell.
Oh boy!
You're gonna give the potion to Russell?
Yep.
I guess. Oh boy! So many people betrayed me. First her, now you. Should I drink this?
Yes.
That's what you would say.
That is what I would say.
Okay. Take a little sip. I don't die. I drink the rest of it.
And then you die.
And then I die. All right, I've drank the entire potion.
Okay. Your head clears for a second, and it's like, oh, no. My mind was clouded. That seems to be the theme of this place.
So I'm no longer clouded or paranoid?
Correct.
All right. Do I still have my -3 to wisdom?
Yeah, that doesn't go away.
Boo.
Okay. Then I cast Lesser Restoration on him.
Cool.
Assuming that was temporary ability damage.
Yep, it is. So that'll cure all damage to one stat. So
I cures 1d4 points of temporary ability damage.
So roll a d4 then.
Me or
Rodrigo?
Okay.
He is the healer.
2.
All right. So heal 2 of your wisdom damage.
Okay.
Yay. Oops. You're only -1 to everything.
Yep.
Why would you do that? I don't trust you.
So I'm only -1 to everything, so there we go. Done and done.
So the last door of the hall opens into a trophy room.
Splinters into a trophy room.
And it looks somewhat like what I'm showing you here, except for there are actually less of, like, say, the mounted animal heads and more things that look like art or relics. Lots of just things look historic and significant. You're fairly certain that things are from all over the world. Egypt, France, Greece. And as Chema looks up, he sees that there's a display case, and there are definitely 2 items there, a ceremonial headdress and a dagger that you are fairly certain were part of the treasures.
Right.
And Percy Miller stands on the balcony and says, "It's over. My train is complete. I don't have to bide time anymore. I will give you one last chance to serve me or die."
I'm going to hit him with a flaming sphere.
All right, let's roll initiative then.
Man, I don't want to roll initiative.
Well, you gonna.
Wow.
But I don't have an initiative.
Well. You beat me.
That might be the best one I've rolled all game.
10. You beat me too. You may go first. You do go first. That's what you get for whining about your initiative. Now whine about how you never crit.
I'm certain Miller's going to go before I do.
Yes.
So Chema is going at 9.
Yep.
Alder is at 10. Eshin is at 15. The hanging judge is... Why did I not have you on the initiative sheet? Let me add you there. 13. And then Russell is at 10?
10. Mm-hmm.
So you're right. It is Percy Miller that takes it away.
I only see
barely.
Percy and the judge on the turn order sheet.
Yep, same here.
I don't
Percy
know
and
why.
the judge coming to you this fall.
Probably because I reset it weirdly from previously, but I'll just read it off so I don't have to reset it all. But the basic order is going to be Percy, then Eshin, Hanging Judge, Alder, Russell, Chema, then back to the top of the round.
Cool.
And he's up in a balcony?
Yeah, so he is up on the balcony. If you guys want to get up there, if you see in the far right corner, there's like kind of a banister. You can go there and you'll take 4 squares of movement to get up the stairs, which will take you to the top of the balcony. Basically, I don't know if you can hear. I'm going to put Chema there to show you where that would be, where you'd wind up. So if you start here, take 4 squares of movement, you'll wind up here, and then can, say, get to where Miller is.
So the top 2 rows of the balcony, basically?
Correct.
Gotcha.
What about if we jump?
You can also attempt a athletics check to jump up there. Or a jump check.
Okay.
To jump out there.
And by you, she literally means you because you're the only one.
I'm the only one that has an acrobatics jump of 27.
Yeah, exactly. Anyone else, it would be kind of silly.
You're the only one that has any skill of 27.
You are the only one.
Are we so blessed?
No, that is worn off over the period that you guys were looking for doors and things like that. Sure. Yep.
Okay.
I'm no longer protected from evil.
Correct.
All right, Alder, prepare to die.
Well, you are no longer dominated either. Both effects have faded.
He's just bored.
I want to take away all my fun.
Yeah, it must be a bummer when you can't kill your party members.
So Percy will start things off by telling you, let me show you my vision of the future. And as he says that, the room shifts. And you see it's almost like the camera pans out and you see a vision of Miller Manor, but even grander than it is now. And from it, Percy Miller exerts perfect control over all of redemption. Those who serve him prosper. Those who resist are hanged. There is no law but his, and those who cry out for help in the unjust world they live in receive no answer. Stories of those who fought him inspired no hope. They are cautionary tales. His influence spreads far beyond redemption, though. It goes south. William Palmer is long dead, and Miller has taken his railroad as his own. It did make Los Brazos de Santiago obsolete as a port, but the land continues to power his ever-expanding empire. The dead toil endlessly in the factories there. The skies that once could go dark with the passing of migratory birds are now black with smoke and soot. The waters poisoned. The swampland around it home only to bitter ghosts. The railroad brings his power further south. It was never especially clear which gods were worshipped in the metropolitan cathedral of the Assumption of the Most Blessed Virgin Mary in heaven, whether its priests owed ultimate fealty to the faith of Rome or Tenochtitlan. But that debate has been rendered moot. Percy Miller is the only god in Mexico City now. In the West, there is a Taoist temple whose monks have trained for generations to serve as a bridge between the world of the living and the dead. That is still their purpose, but they no longer follow the example of the exorcist Chung Kui. Empowered by their new vampire lord, they stalk the knight and his enemies on both sides of the veil. In the east, a group of soldiers guards a grove of trees. Miller's labor needs are constantly expanding, but after clear-cutting so many forests and killing their guardians, he has found a renewable source of power. There is no escape for the withered dryad trapped within, left just enough power to keep growing her forest for the next harvest. And everyone can make me will saves. Take a -2 penalty to this.
Is that that's the global effect?
It is the global effect. This is a fear spell. This is the spell Vision of Hell.
Aha!
That's decent.
I mean, that's not an enchantment spell or effect, right?
Let me double check. I think it is just a mind affecting fear effect, but not a enchantment.
Fool me once.
Don't fool me again, because that won't be nice.
Yeah, it is a evil fear illusion.
Okay.
So no, not enchantment. All right. Oh, nice nat 20.
Way to go, Vision.
What is his DC?
I took a feat for this.
Yeah, you did. Good work.
Holy crap.
So nicely won. Alder, make a save for Dawn.
Whoosh. Okay. Dawn saves.
No, she does not. So Alder and Dawn are shaken. And everyone else is fine. Like, you see the vision and you steel yourself against it. So you guys are both shaken, and will also take a additional -2 penalty to saves versus fear effects for as long as you stay in his presence. And shaken means you have a -2 penalty on attack rolls, saving throws, skill checks, and ability checks.
-2 to skill checks, ability checks, and what?
Attack rolls and saving throws.
It's kind of generically all D20 rolls.
Yeah, almost.
Which, fortunately, doesn't affect you as much as it affects everybody else.
And that is Miller's action, which takes us to Eshin.
Oh, right. I'm first.
Mm-hmm.
So what would the climb check be to actually just bound up there?
Oh, that's a good question. Let me take a look at jump. It's probably in the mid-20s.
Ugh. Yeah, especially since rage doesn't actually help with that for some reason.
It's the downside to the Unchained or whatever.
So I actually have to go to the bottom.
Yeah, it would be a DC 25 check. Yeah, you need to go there and then move 4 squares, so 20 feet up the stairs.
It'd be a DC 25 climb check?
Yeah, DC 25 jump check to get up there.
Is there any way I could climb?
Oh, that's an interesting question. I suppose you could try to dig your claws into the wood. Sure, that would probably be a hard check, but let me take a look. This is typical buildings. It would also be a 25 climb check.
Okay, not happening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's move the first. So we're just going to take a double move this turn since, he's all the way over there.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Cool.
Yep. And Eyes angry.
You are raging?
Yep.
Sounds good. That it?
I think so. I don't think I've got anything else I can actually do.
Okay. That takes us to the hanging judge.
I guess I'll make my way towards the banister and shoot at Percy.
Cool. You're using one of the silver bullets?
Yes.
All right. So you previously used one of those, right?
Yes.
All right. So just keep track of how many you have left.
3 after this.
All right. Make your attack roll.
Do I need to figure range increments here, or will that be more?
Oh, that's a good question. What's the range? What you're using a revolver,
which is 20 feet.
Yeah. So it's 20 feet to be hitting a touch AC, correct?
Yeah, I believe so.
All right, then you will not be hitting his touch AC from where you are.
Nah, just not feasible.
Yeah, you'd have to basically. I guess if you got to like right under where he is, like basically on the other side of the piano, you could shoot up at him.
Yeah.
So he will have cover from behind the banister.
I think I'll just make double move then. Would that be feasible to get up there in 2 moves?
Sure.
And I will do that.
Sounds good. That takes us to Alder and Dawn.
Oh, the 70s were good. Alder and Dawn had some really big hits. Okay, here's my question. If you're using the spells that do the spelling and they're spelling things, do you have to be on the same level as your target?
No, though he will get cover from where he is if you are using, say, like a ray.
Does Entangle require there to be extant plants? Or does it grow plants?
I believe it requires some plant life. I will double check, though.
Okay.
Good thing this room has so much wood all over the place.
Yeah, it causes plants. It is a transmutation, not a conjuration, so it has to have plant life.
What if I tried to entangle him with the heads of the taxidermy animals?
It does not affect dead animals, only plants.
Well, spit.
Magic
missile. But I could theory. So I'm probably going to have to go up to the second level.
It depends. I mean, you can. It really depends on what you've got packed. Magic missile, you probably wouldn't have to. That's got a pretty good range on it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That is correct. You could magic missile, and magic missile ignores cover as well. So
you could set a flaming sphere on him. That's
does flaming sphere ignore cover?
Let's see. Let me take a look at the range on that. I believe you could get that up there. Oh yeah, flaming spear's got a huge range, so you could totally summon a flaming spear on top of him.
So the question becomes, if I flaming spear him, he can escape it with a reflex spell, right?
Correct.
So it's a question of, can I actually hit him with a bigger spell, or should I try and plink at him with the less powerful spell?
Flaming sphere still sticks around, so he has to make the reflex save every turn.
All right. I'm going to sphere him. I said I was going to sphere him. So I'm going to sphere him.
Cool.
It's going to be a sphere. I want to sphere. Can I sphere him here?
Yeah.
It has to be on top of him.
Right here. I have to hit him with it?
Adjacent to him.
Oh, okay.
Right?
If it has to enter the space with him in order to do damage.
Oh, no. Stephen is right. It does have to be on top of him.
It can ascend or jump up to 30 feet to strike the target. No problem.
Nope. So he will make his ref save. Let me bring that up. Do you have SR, dude? No, you don't.
He will fail and be stricken down to the ground.
He has the spell of lightning reflexes, so he's got a pretty good. What's your DC?
Where would I find that? DC on a sphere 18.
Yep, he fails. So roll 3d6.
Skapow, 11 points of flame damage in the face.
It's weird. The fire clearly hits him, and he like grimaces for a second, but otherwise seems unscorched.
Oh, Matthew, you forgot to say the silvery flames of fire lick at his body.
You know what?
Oh yeah.
I hate this guy.
Yeah, you can make a quick will save.
Can I?
Yeah.
Do I have to? I mean, if you're saying I can.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
What will happen if I don't?
Nothing.
15.
Okay, yeah, you're pretty sure he took no damage from that.
You are the worst liar. Okay. So, my dog is going to run up the staircase.
Cool.
Da, 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 da. All right, so how far can she go? Let's see. She's a dog. Her move is 56. No, that's... Never mind. That's something different. Speed is 30. Now, Rob did the double move. Can she double move?
She can.
And so it's 30 to get here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 up would be 30 more.
Mm-hmm.
Would she be with the hanging judge?
Yeah, she can't occupy the same square, so she could be right under the hanging judge.
Okay. So she's technically on the second level and not like hovering in space.
Correct. Yeah, she's basically at the top of the stairs.
Although I do like a hovering dog. Okay. So she can't attack, and that's the thing, and that is my turn.
All right, cool. Which takes us to Russell.
So, question. Can I only jump straight up, or can I jump all the way up over to where Percy Miller is right there next to that circle?
So basically the amount you're going to jump is going to be determined by the DC roll. So you can try a running jump to get up there.
Okay. And so I'm going to do my acrobatics jump. Rolling the dice. 41.
Whew. All right, let me take a quick look at what acrobatics gets you, but that's really quite a lot of jumping. So 41 is going to get you 40 feet of movement.
That'll get me right to him.
All right, cool.
So I will leap with my monk skills. Looks like I'm walking through the air. And I will land right in front of him.
Can you land right behind him so I can come flank?
Let's see. I don't know if I can.
You should be able to.
Yeah. Okay, I will land right behind him and whisper in his ear, boo. And then I will, if I don't do anything else, don't I get a bonus to defense?
If you wanted to say...
I want to charge up my flurry of blows by not doing an attack. By not doing a standard action.
I don't know how that works with flurry of blows.
I thought that if I didn't do an attack this turn, or didn't do a standard action this turn...
he wants to do like a full defense.
Yeah.
If you want to take the total defense action, that doesn't interact with a flurry of blows at all. So I see what you mean. You want to save your time until you have a full round action.
Right.
Noted.
So what happens with the full defense?
You gain a +4 dodge bonus to AC until your next turn.
Okay. That is what I'm going to do.
Cool.
And that's the end of my turn.
All right. That takes us to Chema.
All right. I am going to cast... Bless has a 50-foot range. Can I get people that are on a different level with it?
Yep.
Yeah, we're all within range.
5, 10. Okay. So I'll cast Bless. Everybody gets Bless.
Yay.
More
which is +1 to our attacks.
Yep. And +1 versus fear effects on will saves.
All right.
And then as a swift action, I will activate my judgment of justice, which is going to give me a +2 to attacks.
Cool.
And if I were to, because I'm out of actions as far as that goes. But if I were to fire from here up to the balcony, would he be getting cover?
Yes.
Is there a place where I can be downstairs where he would not get cover?
Yeah, if you were basically all the way at the other side of the room, you could have a relatively clean shot. It's just like the kind of angling you're at right now is not conducive.
Okay. I will then move. Let's see. What's my movement? I think I can make it all the way to the other side of the room. I'll move over here. Does that seem like I can move over there?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll move over there. And that'll be my turn.
Cool. So he will 5-foot step away from you.
Boo!
And say to Eshin, perhaps I wasn't clear enough before. How about something you can understand? Go home. And he tosses something, which again, it's like super weird because he didn't seem to be holding anything before. And it lands at Eshin's feet, and you have a momentary recognition. It is a war banner, one of the war banners that you carried into battle when fighting for the land that became Los Brazos. And why don't you make a will save?
Does this have the -2 overall effect or not?
No, this is an enchantment effect and not a...
Cool. Does this get the bonus from Bless?
No, it is not a fear effect.
Okay. 23.
That'll make the save. So
Nice.
You briefly consider it and then decide it's a bad idea. And he glares, seeing that has not had an effect that he wanted. Which takes us to Eshin.
Rip his face off.
I'm going to charge shoving a trident in his gut.
Cool. Roll it.
+2 for a charge. Correct?
Did you have
yeah.
to like apply an ointment to the trident or something?
That's a magic weapon.
Oh, okay.
Did you? What have you? So you had been previously given the silver sheen.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know.
You did put that on there.
Yeah. I would say if someone told me to put it on there before we headed to Miller's, then I put it on there on the way to Miller's.
Cool. So when you get closer to him, you realize that the air around him is blurring, and it's hard to get an exact bead on him. So before you even roll your attack roll, or that was your attack roll, 23?
No, that was my will save.
Oh, your will save, sorry. So go ahead and roll a percentile dice for me, as you have mischance.
12?
Nope. So you lunge at him with a trident, and you just hit air. And he laughs.
Stupid undead.
You don't think that has something to do with him being undead?
I can't attack him with my turtle spirits.
That is true. That you?
Yeah, because that was a charge.
All right, that takes us to the hanging judge.
See how close I can feasibly get. 5, 6. Nah, no way, I don't have no combat. Okay, what I might try to do is tumble around and flank. I'll give it a shot.
All right, roll it.
All right. Checking again, acrobatics.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how well this goes. That's pretty good.
Let me double check the DC on that.
Okay.
Just tumble check. to move through threatened area. Yeah, no, that you're not moving through his space. You're just moving around him, right?
Yes, that is a different.
Okay. Yep, that just barely is good enough to get there without him provoking.
All right, I will stand there and flank with Eshin, I suppose.
Cool.
Woo, hit him.
That was double move.
I would say, I think you want to let Russell flank then,
Oh, do I?
because flurry of blows.
Yeah, that's.
Oh.
I won't be able to use my flurry of blows, though, will I? Because I'm going to have to move up next to him.
It's a 5.
That would have been a
5-foot step would have allowed it.
All right, cool.
Either way, if we can get him pinned,
Yeah.
you get to use your flurry of blows with the
Every
precise
turn.
strike, which gives an additional
Mhm.
d6 on each hit
Yep.
while flanking.
We can.
We
worry
can
about-
adjust it later. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that takes us to Alder.
Okay. So,
Where's the
I think
sphere?
the flaming sphere is where the hanging judge is standing.
Oh, is it?
Oh, yeah.
It's not. I'm not seeing
Oh,
it.
sorry. I should have put that on the map. Give me a second.
So I guess I wouldn't do that so much.
stupid sphere.
Would you have even needed to double move then?
Wouldn't been able to do much else. But yeah, I would have to double move to still
Moving, or
get into.
do you get to go double speed on a charge?
Do you?
Wow.
I don't know. I'm just gonna move there then.
Because if you can charge, you might as well.
I guess. Charge and punch then
Sure.
with a +2.
Yep. And every chance we have to hit him.
2. It's 14, 27 to hit.
That will hit. And I'll save you the time though. You punch him, and it does absolutely nothing.
So
As you cannot penetrate your punching damage unless do you have like precise striker at some point this now?
no, just
Okay, because yeah, I just don't think your fist can do enough damage to penetrate his DR since they are not silver.
okay then. All right,
Fully.
that is me.
That takes us to Alder.
Okay.
Move that flaming sphere.
I think I'm just going to let it go. He's seemingly immune to fire. He took no damage from a direct hit. So,
You may be able to roll to beat his defense, and it just takes a move action to move it, right?
yeah, I believe so. Let me make sure.
Because if it's not going to take up your standard action, then there's no reason to dismiss it.
Well, there might be, because if he actually can't roll enough damage to get over his fire resistance, that sphere might just get in our way.
Like it is right now.
Yep.
I'm trying to decide whether I should try some sort of dispellation thing or something else.
Third tries the charm?
Well, I suppose.
You're gonna try to like dispel effects that are on him right now?
Well, I was looking at Disrupt Undead.
Well, Disrupt Undead is like a little baby spell, isn't it?
I know,
Yes.
yeah. So it wouldn't do us any good.
Yeah,
So
it's not gonna. I mean, Disrupt Undead is a good thing when you run out of spells and you're being attacked by like a skeleton.
Uh,
Well, I
It
don't
doesn't
like
do
it.
anything besides that.
skeletons.
You try Ray of Frost. I've always got that. It's also a small spell, though. I could Magic Missile. I think I will Magic Missile.
Cool. Roll it.
Hang on. making sure that the thing works and the thing and the other thing. Am I rolling a d20 plus 6 then?
No.
No.
That's your caster level. You're rolling
My
3d4 plus 3.
Oh, that's right. I'm rolling damage because it
automatically hits.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Someday I'm going to figure this game out, and at that time, we're going to transition to another system. How about 12 points of damage?
That is a solid hit. So he winces a bit at that.
Ha-ha! All right. I'm going to try and use my move action to hit him with the sphere again and see if nothing happens.
Okay. He'll make a fresh ref save.
Okay. Come on, sphere. Light him on
this time
fire.
he will make the save. So roll your damage.
Scuzzball.
But the sphere is in his space.
Yes.
And out of our way.
I'm just going to put it on top of him to indicate that.
So he made his save, which means he's only going to take half damage.
Correct.
All right. See, I'm getting this. Ah, crap. That's not right. Hang on.
3d5, yeah.
My 5-siders. Ha ha!
Aww.
That's a really, really great damage for something that's probably not going to hurt him at all.
No, that seems to actually hurt him a bit.
What?
Okay.
That was good damage.
We found his weakness. Slightly more damage.
So, that flaming sphere spheres his flame. Okay. And then a dog attack. Dog is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 45. She's 50 away. There's no way she can get over there and attack, is there?
That is correct.
She can't, charge or anything?
No.
The available spaces are taken up where she would be able to charge.
So she could go 5, 10, 15. She would be here.
If she's willing to take an opportunity attack, she could go just
right below
Miller.
Yeah.
There.
She is.
I
think she definitely is.
Okay. Yeah, she just kind of slips past the hanging judge and...
Could she go in more?
Stork.
She could. She'd take
kind of just
2.
Closing down options even more. So...
Oh, you know what? I forgot. You did successfully hit Miller, even though you didn't do any damage. So make a will save, Brian.
Okay.
Brian gets to will save.
-2 or no?
No.
Nope. All right.
This is an illusion effect, not a fear effect.
22.
Oh, yeah. So you see through his illusion. So he looks like, again, he's in this perfect, still calm. But again, that's just a guise. He is holding that big sword and wearing armor and actually in a fighting position. So you see through his illusion of calm. So Dawn is provoking?
Yep.
Sweet.
Right, so...
Miller is going to attempt to attack her then. So he hefts his sword and swings it very powerfully at her in a way that looks, somewhat familiar almost from watching Dawn and Eshin attack, as if he is sacrificing some bit of accuracy for power.
Power attack.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Don't you hurt my dog.
I mean, your dog shouldn't have provoked an attack of opportunity from a vampire if she didn't want to get hurt.
Yeah, that was not a good idea.
You know what? Right. Don't tell me about consequences.
So that'll hit exactly. So she's going to take some damage from that. Let me double check what it is.
Popper. Anybody but the popper.
Bear in mind.
And as you see this sword in action, it cuts and hits in a way that is just way too much for it's a big sword, but you would expect it would have to be even much bigger to be doing the force that it is. you think this is somehow both that he is much stronger than he looks and that the sword is probably enchanted in some fashion. So she's going to take 29 damage.
Ouch.
And he will continue his strike with cleave into the hanging judge.
What a jerk.
That's what I would do.
What a jerk.
At least he has a chance of missing you.
We'll see.
But he won't. So
I apologize.
take 31 damage.
Ouch. Good God.
He should be killed to death.
Working on it.
He will laugh and say, "This is Collada. It was thought to be lost, but I've found it. It belonged to Alcide. Some claim he is a hero, but in truth, he's just a conqueror like me." And that takes us to Russell.
All right.
Can you kill his face so he stops
I'm
gloating?
going to try.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm going to do my 5-foot slide or whatever it is right up next to him. Then I'm going to do my flurry of blows with precision strike.
Precise strike is a damage thing.
Right. But, so before I roll this, I'm getting +1 to the attack, +2 for flanking, correct?
Mm-hmm. Where's
Sam?
the +1 to the attack coming from?
Bless.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, that is correct. You are flanking with Eshin.
Okay, so we've got a +3 being added on to all of these numbers. We have a 21, a 25, and a 19.
You get 3 attacks these days.
Yep.
It's pretty nice. Let me take a look at his. All of those will miss.
Oh, no way.
Ugh.
No!
Yeah, you just hit him, and you're like, one blow just hits his armor, and the other he just nimbly dodges out of the way, and the other, like, you actually like hit his skin, but it is unnaturally tough.
Even with my silver ring that I'm wearing.
Well,
All right, well,
and he
that's-
laughs.
that's the end of my turn. I'm going to have to just try it again next
Week
time.
on critical hit. Oh, sorry.
I wonder, can I do like my scorpion strike with a flurry of blows or not?
I don't know. What's Scorpion Strike?
I've also got stunning fist too. Let me find it here.
Yeah, anything that sacrifices
Tiger
accuracy
style.
might be an issue.
+2 bonus to my command against bull rush over and trip up. Nope, not really. Yeah, I'm done, Sam. So
That takes us to Chema.
I will activate Flames of the Faithful.
Cool.
Single arm attack. Okay.
Done.
Okay. Which takes us back to Mr. Miller. What are you going to do? You are super surrounded. It's not the worst thing.
Oh, great.
So he will 5-foot step to here. Get away from the one person who saw through his illusion. And he'll turn to Russell and say, "You've seen death before. I've seen it in your mother. It made her weak against my powers." And yeah, he will reach out and attempt to touch Russell.
Ugh.
Don't let him do it.
It's
So-
probably okay because I've got a
So your touch AC
My
should
touch
be much different from
is-
your regular one. Yes.
19. Yeah,
You're
Plus-
still at a -1
that's
from
not gonna.
Wisdom, aren't you?
That has no. Oh yeah, it's 18. Yeah.
So 16 is going to miss.
Yes.
And he'll sigh slightly, say, "You're fast, but I'm faster." And as he says that, the banister almost like shifts around him, and like he grabs onto a tapestry, and it just rolls with him, and he seems to effortlessly climb down to here.
That's where I am.
Well, getting down is a lot easier than getting up, though.
Is it?
And then he still has some movement left, so he's going to clear. So that was 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, he also moves with just unnatural speed. 5, 30, 35, 40, 60. All right. That is him. Which takes us to Eshin.
What is the fastest way to get there, and can I do it in one turn?
You could just jump down and take some, either make an acrobatics check or take some falling damage.
Can he land on Percy?
That
would require a pretty impressive acrobatics check to have that level of distance and precision.
Do it!
You can do it. You can do it. We believe in you, Eshin.
Can that acrobatics check count for reducing the fall, assuming he doesn't make it to hit him?
Lizard
Yeah,
tackle.
I mean, I'll let it work for whatever the number let it go for.
Do you know what my total acrobatics check is?
3?
0.
Oh,
Cool. So you can definitely not
you
jump
can
on
roll
top
a nat
of Percy.
20.
Yeah. Like
You can get to the ground prone.
You can go right through that harpsichord there.
I can go around and be next to him. I'm assuming Russell's capable of making that sort of ridiculous jump.
Could be. Depends on what the roll is, but yeah.
He doesn't have a slow fall ability?
I do.
Okay.
Where do you want me? I can get pretty much anywhere next to him except for his left side.
Straight diagonal would put me right on top of him if I can jump that far.
Okay. So the judge isn't going to make it down to him this turn.
Well, judge needs to heal thyself first.
So, yeah, I'm going to come around over here with a double move. And that's my turn.
All right. That takes us to the hanging judge, who has been very critically sorted.
Yes. What's it take to second wind?
Just a standard action, and you spend a healing surge.
Well, I better do that. And how high is just kind of dropping off the balcony here?
It's 4 squares, I think.
Yeah,
So
it's 20 feet up, so you can make an acrobatics check, DC 15, to avoid taking damage.
Leap down all athletic-like
We'll try that.
with your cloak swirling about you.
Yeah, you've got a great acrobatics check, so.
Do a superhero landing.
We'll see. Hey, good. Yeah, sure, that happens.
29.
Spit out blood,
nice.
jump over the balcony.
Yeah, so you are able to jump over the balcony to the ground, and you would land on your feet.
With one fist to the ground in a superhero landing.
Yeah, he looks super awesome doing it.
Very bad on the knees.
Why don't you just shoot your batarang across the room and swing into him?
I should have lassoed the chandelier.
Yep.
Oh, you totally should have. There are chandeliers up there.
Quickly, the judge signal.
Which takes us to Alder.
All right. My sphere can travel 30.
Yes.
It can't get to him, can it?
No.
No.
And
Might be time to give it up.
It doesn't go away unless he actively dismisses it, so he can just kind of leave it upstairs.
okay,
If he doesn't have better things to do.
it's a good point. I'm going to magic missile again. That will be, hang on, let me do the math on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
3d4 plus 3.
I'm counting how many spells I've used.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm not running short. You say 3d4 plus 6?
Plus 3.
Plus 3. I prefer plus 6.
So do I.
Pew,
But
pew,
the
pew, pew,
rules
pew,
tell us
pew.
otherwise.
9 points of damage.
Okay. He takes that. That is real damage.
All right. So, I've got a dog on the upper level.
Mm-hmm.
Can my dog leap down?
She could try, but she does not have nearly as good an acrobatics check.
I don't know that she even has an acrobatics check.
Yeah, her acrobatics check is a dex check, which is plus 3. So she would likely land prone and take some amount of damage.
It's 3 better than mine.
And you jumped.
I did not.
Oh, well then.
I bounded across the balcony, slid down the banister, and landed next to him.
Can I do that? Or rather, can Dawn do that? Would she be able to make it all the way there?
What's her speed?
Yeah.
30.
She would not be able to make it, as she's not as fast as Eshin, who has boots of speed.
But she could get to here by Chema, right?
Yeah.
Or in here.
Get there.
Mm-hmm.
If double
I haven't even turned on my boots of speed.
Well, glad I reminded you of that most broken item I gave you.
She's still on the stairs, though.
She's still on the stairs,
tried to
but she's
jump.
But, I mean, if she's going to attack him, she's going to have to get to him, and she is a dog, so she's definitely going to chase him.
So we go to Russell Street.
All right, let me take an acrobatics jump, see how far I can get. 43.
Yeah, you can get wherever you want. You land beautifully, gracefully.
All right, then I will slowly descend, almost like I'm flying, and I will land just on the other side.
You cannot actually. What is your move speed?
50.
Okay. You cannot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, you cannot actually move faster than your moves or further than your move speed, so you can get to there.
Get to where?
Where I just put you here.
Okay. Oh, really? Not even on the diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 puts me, right here.
Flank.
That's 35. I should be able to get to flank him if I've got
Fair
a
enough.
speed of 50.
I'll allow it.
All right. Then I will just use my unarmed strike with my, let's see. Should I try to do my stunning fist? This condition replaces stunning for target for run around and successful saving throw still negates the effect.
No. I would try the scorpion strike.
All right.
Vampires are immune to stunning.
Okay. Then I will use my scorpion strike, which is slashing.
They are also immune to non-lethal damage, for what it's worth. That's why I told the hanged judge that he couldn't hit him with his fists, because he does not have the monk I do lethal damage with your fists ability.
All right, but Scorpion Style doesn't do anything to the attack.
Nope. You just make a single unarmed attack as a standard action.
And I'm adding 3 to this, Sam. So we will roll a nat 20.
Woo! Nice.
Yay.
And so now I have to do what to make sure?
Just roll another 20 to attempt to confirm that.
Roll D20.
Plus the bonuses, right? Right.
What bonus?
You're the same attack roll.
Oh, so plus 9.
Plus 12.
Plus 12. All right.
Because you got the plus 3 on there.
24?
24 will not confirm.
What?
Yeah, you still hit. So you got to do your damage.
Yeah, but I'm not a fan of this. All right. Because I could have done double damage on that.
Yeah.
He's got a really high armor class.
1d8 plus 5. 5 damage.
Would you like to spend a key point?
Yes, I would like to spend a key point.
Okay. So as you punch him, like you just feel like this isn't gonna work.
Hang on a second. Can we look at this formula that Steven rolled? Does it say D1, D8 plus 5?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah, so it
Roll
does.
1d8 plus 5. 9 damage.
All right, there we go. So still, you punch him and you just have this feeling like this isn't going to work. This isn't right. And then your amulet glows slightly.
Okay.
And you can spend a key point. And for your wisdom mod in rounds, your fists will count as silver.
Okay, I will do that.
So that will allow you to actually do any damage to him.
All right.
For this round and next round.
Yep.
Okay.
So he takes some damage. Now make a will save as you have actually successfully connected with him.
Oh, plus, do I get a bless on this?
No.
Okay.
No.
22?
Okay, yeah. You can also now see through his illusion.
All right, excellent. And that should do it for me.
Nope.
Scorpion Style says, you can perform an unarmed strike that greatly hampers the target's movement to use this feat, blah, blah, blah. If this unarmed attack hits, you deal damage normally, and then the target's base land speed is reduced to 5 feet for a number of rounds equal to my wisdom modifier unless it makes a fortitude saving throw. DC 16.
Interesting. DC 16 fort save, you say? All
Yeah.
right, I'll make that. What is your fort save? Undead? Oh, it's actually totally fine.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not.
Boo.
Yeah.
At 20.
So, yeah, you try to hobble him, and he just, like, smirks at you.
He's not actually using tendons to move.
Yeah, that's super true.
All right. End of turn.
Which takes us to Chema.
Okay. As a swift action. Okay, so I would like to talk to you about something, Sam. Does it seem like maybe the hanging judge needs to be using all of these silver bullets to actually deal damage?
So his fists seemed entirely ineffective.
Okay.
So, it might be like silver bullets could probably work. He might be able to use his lasso to like tie him up or something like that, but the fists are not cutting it in this fight.
Okay, because I have some of them. So how many do I have? I've got 5. So I am about to hit pretty much my damage critical mass here. So, and that's pretty much the point of the silver bullets, is that they would, we're trying to overcome a damage resistance, right? So if I can get through that damage resistance anyway, like I would still be dealing some amount of damage, right?
Correct.
Like I just would hate for Brian to not deal any damage.
Correct.
So, would it be reasonable for me to be like, obviously in some in character way, get him my silver bullets, or do I need to have these silver bullets? Because even
this is a DR effect, so basically, your damage is sufficiently high that you will be able to do damage to him without silver bullets, whereas Brian's is less that.
Okay. So in that case, on my turn, can I attempt to toss a box of silver bullets to the hanging judge?
Sure. Just make basically like a ranged attack check to.
Okay.
I mean, I'm still not at all good at shooting into melee, which has kind of been the main issue here.
Oh. Well.
What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah, but you're hitting his touch AC, so I'll go ahead and say that a lot of the blows that have been missing him seem to have been hitting him or like bouncing off his armor or thick skin, which would not be an issue if you were shooting him.
Okay.
I'll give the box to Dawn and be like, take this to the hanging judge.
Nice. That's great. Use familiar for wonderful actions. All right.
Then I will use a swift action to activate my Bane ability against undead, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Vampires. And if I still can take a full round action, I will do that and take 2 shots against vampire.
So you did sorry, the Bane, it was a swift action?
Yep.
I'm going to charge you a move action for giving the bullets to Dawn, so you can take 1 attack against the vampire.
Okay, that works.
Do you have some kind of trick shot where you can shoot that sword out of his hand?
No, I have a trick shot where I can try to shoot his head off his shoulders.
Oh, that'll work.
It's a good trick.
Okay, so
maybe
that's going to be normal thing, +1 for bless, +2 for my judgment, plus an additional 2 for Bane, +2 because my allies are flanking him, +1 because he's within point blank range, right? 5, 10, 15, yep. I think that's everything. Has he put any penalties for me? Does Spooky House have an attack penalty?
No, not attack penalty, just a save penalty.
Okay, so I think that's everything. So we'll roll it. That's going to be a 27 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. So that's going to be a D10 plus. So this weapon does a D6 cold, and because of Flames of the Fateful, it's going to be it does cold damage.
Please roll the cold damage
and fire damage.
Yeah, roll the cold damage separately as he has cold resistance.
Okay.
Boo.
So I'll just let me just super quick double check all my damages.
Vampire might be a slightly overpowered template.
He's terrible. Let's kill him.
We're trying.
Yeah, like make him take off that armor, Sam, so we can get at his
Yeah.
No.
How come vampires aren't overpowered in all versions of the game? Oh.
You're only playing... Actually, they kind of are. You're only playing a half vampire.
Yeah.
So I should be half overpowered.
Yep.
What?
Okay, so this is going to be without the cold damage. So this is fire and bane damage.
Cool.
Okay. So that's 13 damage, and then the additional cold damage. So 13 and then 3.
Okay. So he seems to ignore the cold damage and take a fair bit of that shot off the top from it not being silver, but it does make an impact.
Okay.
Sam, we are at the top of the round, so how about we take a break this week? I know people hate this right in the big battle, but holy cow. I think we're going to be battling on this guy for a while, and I know our listeners hate 5-hour episodes. So we're going to break the action right there. Thank you for downloading and listening. Thank you for being a supporter of everything that we do. Podcast at majorspoilers.com, and until next time, here's hoping all of your dice rolls are critical hits.
This podcast is copyright 2017 by Major Spoilers Entertainment, LLC.